I was wondering the exact same thing, but I haven't really looked into that. But I just kept thinking to myself, wow, she's X amount of week pregnant, and she looks like that. Wonderful.
Well, we're going to go ahead and talk about this. The cold, wet fish Lana comes out to address Manchester. She says that she cheated on Rusev. And the best thing I can say about this is she cut a normal toned promo. It didn't seem like she was reading from a script. I had some people complain that she talked too fast. And I was like, listen, some people talk fast. I'm from Kentucky. I talk slow as hell. But some people just talk fast, and that's okay. This is the shits, Denise. I can't believe they thought this was a good idea. There are some funny lines. She says, 7 weeks ago tonight, Lashley and I had sex for the first time. It's our
Beautiful
sex-iversary.
sex. No,
Yep.
beautiful sex.
Yes. And says that Rusev got her pregnant and it made her boobs bigger and he put a 15-pound machka in her. Damn.
How come we don't see the 15 pounds? That one actually got a pop though from the crowd when they said that Rusev got her pregnant.
Well, that stuff's gonna, because everybody loves the Rusev as a sex addict thing. But that's it. That's it. This is so goddamn dumb.
Well, not only that, she also said that she cheated on him, but that was because he cheated on her. And then I kind of felt that she was just saying so much that she forgot to add certain parts to other parts. Like they told her, okay, make sure to talk about this,
Yes.
this, and that. And then because when she said, oh, I cheated on him, I think first she should have said, well, I did it because he cheated on me, but it came way too afterwards. It was really weird. My whole thing with this was I just couldn't believe that, everything from the part where she's like, oh, I had beautiful sex with Bobby Lashley. And then I got confused when she was explaining who the father was because she had sex with Bobby Lashley 7 weeks ago, but then she did this with Rusev. And I got very confused through all of this.
Maybe it's like a cat, like a litter, and there are multiple fathers. Maybe that's the way it works. I mean, it's in line with how this creative team has booked pregnancy angles. So, I mean, none of it makes sense, but I just think that, Becky, Charlotte, and Ronda did not make history at WrestleMania for us to then go back and have these storylines where women are being seen as like awful creatures, like it shouldn't be like that, Mae Young did not give birth to a hand for this shit. She did not sacrifice for this. This is so bad. But every time they talk about Rusev being a sex addict, he gets cheers. But people understand Lana is very attractive, so most of the guys in the crowd are like, well, of course he wanted to have sex with her in the tank and at WrestleMania and at pay-per-view. Ha ha ha, let's cheer him. Cool, I get it. Well, she attacks Rusev and Bobby Lashley comes out. Then he attacks. Now, what we didn't get out of the spoilers was that she was faking it. Because she said that just within the shout of the camera, basically. So the camera picked it up. Commentary picked it up. But all the people in Manchester didn't. I thought that was pretty clever on WWE's behalf. Although there's nothing truly clever. It's like finding a clever way to unclog your toilet or something. Like there's nothing really great about that situation. Your toilet was clogged. But yeah, sure.
And it's funny because I didn't read any of the spoilers going into this show, like at all. So I had no idea that this was all gonna go down. And then like the crowd reaction though in the beginning, I honestly felt bad for Lana. Like her having to stand there and say all these things while the crowd is reacting like that. To me, I would be like super nervous. Like I can't even imagine like having to go out there and say all this stuff. Like thankfully she has the personality that she's able to deliver it and just be like, ugh, like I don't care about it. But like her true persona, I can only imagine that must have been like, not the funnest.